All righty, we are live, and it is not Talking Movies with Sean, Kenny, and Jim tonight. Tonight it is Talking Movies with Sean, Texas, and Jim.
I'm still last.
Yeah, you know. All right, Texas, or we'll go Texas, Jim, and Sean. How's that? I'll promote you.
Nah, that's okay. That's okay. Save the best for last, baby.
I appreciate you guys, having me on again. It's always an honor, and don't mind my huge head because I'm using my tablet and I don't know how to adjust a camera on this thing if there's even anything possible. So
That's
you just gotta go with that.
No, thank you for being here, Texas. It's always great having you with us, buddy.
Yeah,
no, thank you. I appreciate that.
We'll just call you Tex Headroom. But yeah, unfortunately, the Yam King is not with us tonight. For people that are listening instead of watching, he's down with a bad case of the flu. So
yeah,
Kenny, if you're watching, buddy, get better soon, buddy.
Yeah, definitely, Kenny. I don't know if he's watching tonight. He says he'll be with us in spirit, but I don't know if he has the mental fortitude to actually be watching the show tonight, because I don't know how good he's feeling today. But I know he got rocked pretty hard. He said this is the sickest that he's been in 20 years. So
yeah, I talked to him earlier, and he said he was slightly improved, but not much, and nothing like the flu to get you going. First time that the weather changes. So hang in there, buddy. We miss you, and hope everything's good, and we will definitely have you back soon, because the next episode is your baby.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We'll share that at the end of the show. We'll say what that is. Tonight, though, our topic is musicians in film, and we have the I guess it's the subtitle or maybe the heading. They gave up their day jobs. And this actually came to us from Plus Ken in our chat room. This was his idea. So thank you very much, Ken.
Thank you, Ken.
We definitely appreciate it. And we're looking in the chat. I see Mr. Dan and Ken. And so far, that's it. And Texas. You're there too. You're multitasking.
Yeah.
And Kenny's here in spirit. And that's all that matters.
Yeah. So we should probably get things started. I guess what kind of requirements, I should say, or what did you do to narrow down your list?
What I did for mine, for the most part, there is one exception, okay, but for the most part, I tried to get people that were primarily known as either musicians or especially singers.
Mm-hmm.
And when they appear in these films, they're not appearing as themselves. They're appearing as a character. And by the most part, these aren't musical roles. They are straight, whether it's comedic, dramatic, whatever. Like I said, there are a couple of exceptions to the rule here. But for the most part, that's what I was looking for, was something outside of what you would normally associate these people with.
Right. That's pretty much along the lines of what I did too. I know we were talking before the show. You said you usually don't show anything that you don't own. I have a few in here that I don't own. So I've got 6 out of the 14 that I came up with I actually own. So I had to dig for some of these. But yeah, I have most of the ones that I'm doing are not musical roles. They're definitely not playing themselves. And they may not be the best examples, but they're my favorite examples of these people. So
that's kind of where I was going with this.
Okay. You do the same, Texas?
Yeah, I've got a couple of like little differences on a couple that I'll talk about, but I did that kind of purposefully. So you're gonna have to live with it.
We'll deal.
We'll deal with it. We're easy. Fuck you, Texas. We'll never have you back, you asshole.
This is the day the show went off the rails without Kenny.
That's right.
I'm gonna pull a Kenny real quick though.
Okay.
There we go. That was
No.
Yes.
Kenny. Kenny,
No.
if we didn't know
No.
if he was asleep or not, just
See, Kenny's not here, so we can bust his balls, and he can't defend himself. It's great.
We
It's
won't do that to you,
impossible
Kenny.
to pick on Kenny though, because he's such a lovable
No.
guy.
Yeah,
He
at
is.
all.
He's just such a lovable guy.
He's Teflon Kenny.
Yep.
All right, so let's get into it. Who wants to start tonight?
Why don't we start with our guest tonight?
All right.
all right. Well,
and these don't have to be in any certain order, but if they are,
No.
let us know.
No, mine aren't in
Okay.
any order or anything.
Yeah,
mine aren't exactly in any order, but I guess I'll go ahead and start with a couple here. This has first one is Sid and Nancy,
Nice.
and you're going to think, well, there's nobody that's a musician in there, but it was actually soon to be Courtney Love, whether you can call her a singer and or not, but she has a sort of small part in this. And so, yeah, I mean, and it's about, Sid Vicious and Nancy Spungen. So even though they're not, there per se, they're the real ones,
Right.
All that.
I didn't even realize she was in that. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but she's one of Nancy's friends, right?
Yeah, she's in a very small, minuscule role, but this is being directed, by Alex Cox, and she actually appears in another one that I'm going to talk about later, and has more musicians and stuff playing musician, or not musicians, but other people, quitting their day jobs,
Right.
So.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a great one, actually.
Yeah, that is a very good one. Because when I think of Courtney Love in a movie, I don't think of that movie. I think of something else entirely, which I don't know if it's on anybody's list, so I don't want to say it. But
yeah,
but she's phenomenal in that movie.
Yeah.
I was surprised how good she was in that movie. So, no, great pick.
Great pick.
Thank you.
Okay, you want me to go or you want to go, Sean?
I'll go.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go clockwise.
Yeah. So this one is probably not a surprise for anybody who knows me because, of course, I'm a Kiss fan. So we've got Gene Simmons in Runaway.
I thought you were going to say Kiss Meets the Phantom. I was going to be like, good night, everybody.
He plays himself in that, unfortunately, or at least a version of himself. So Gene Simmons has been in a couple of movies, and he usually he's best as the heavy, the villain.
Yeah.
But he's been, I think this was his first major film, and it's probably his best. But he plays Charles Luther, a guy who creates these robots that can kill people and actually identify them by their heat signatures. And he's probably the best thing about it. Tom Selleck's in it. It's not one of his finer moments, but it's a decent enough. What's that?
Cynthia Rhodes.
Yes, Cynthia Rhodes. Now that would have Kenny talking, because I know he's better than Cynthia Rhodes. Who then went on to do Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
Yes. I know. I had to get it out there. At least I did it, Jim.
I know. It's my fault for bringing up Cynthia Rhodes.
That's all right. But yeah, it's got a good premise, and if you watch it now, the technology looks horribly dated, but I think they did predict iPads in that movie. Yeah. Which is pretty cool.
It's a Crichton movie. So all of his movies,
Michael Crichton.
There's always something, that he kind of predicted.
Yeah, he wrote it and directed it. So it's an entertaining movie. It's a B movie for sure. Kirstie Alley's in it too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Gene Simmons, he's kind of got a meaty role in it, so I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. I like it. Gene Simmons will never be considered a great actor, but you're right. That's probably his best performance in that one. That one or Wanted Dead or Alive. He's pretty good in that as well.
Yeah. Ken just said.
Not Never Too Young to Die.
That's the one with Vanity, right? And Stamos.
Yeah. Stargrove.
Trick or Treat is the shit, so I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
And he doesn't help.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've got our first chat pick from Victor. The best appearance by a musician is easily Busta Rhymes in Halloween Resurrection. I'm kidding, obviously. But he's actually really funny in the most recent Naked Gun film. I wouldn't know. I didn't make it through that movie.
Oh, that movie was a chore, man. And it was
Yeah.
only 85 minutes long. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I missed it. Maybe if I've numbed myself up on painkillers, I'll watch it, but I couldn't get through it.
I didn't think it was bad. It had some good quips. I love the whole, take a chair. Okay, I will. As ridiculous as it was funny though. I thought,
There's moments in the movie. I mean,
Yeah.
there's one. I don't know if you got to it, Sean, because I know you bailed on it early. But there's one scene in that movie where they're like in a jazz club, and Pamela Anderson's trying to like distract the bad guy, so she gets up on stage and starts scatting.
Oh yeah,
and it's fucking hysterical.
Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't expect that shit at all, and it was like, oh my god, this is it's really funny. And then there's a fight scene at the end with Liam Neeson and Danny Houston, who plays the bad guy. And it's one of the most anticlimactic fights you'll ever see, but it's pretty damn funny.
Maybe I'll give it a second chance. I don't know.
It's not a good. It's going to be on my bottom 5 of the year. So
yeah,
if it was. The only reason why I watched the whole thing is it was free. I was like, the only thing wasting was my time. If I would have saw that thing at the theater, yeah, I would have been seriously pissed.
Yeah, I had faith in it to the point where I actually pre-ordered the 4K. And then, yeah. I thought, oh, it can't be bad. And then I watched it on Paramount Plus. And like I said, I think I got 10 minutes into it, and I was just like,
cancel.
I canceled the order right there.
For the love of God, cancel.
Oh well. All right, Jim, what do you got?
Okay, well, the first couple that I've got on here are purely nostalgia. Okay, these are childhood movies for the most part, but I love them. Okay, and the first one, this is the collection, but I'm talking about Oh God, the original.
Oh, yes.
With John Denver.
Yes.
Of all people. And George Burns and the late, great Terry Garr, who I love. Yep. Okay. But I saw this at the theater when I was a kid. This came out in 1977. So I would have been 10 years old. And when I was 10 years old, I was yet to become an atheist. So I kind of believed still. And I pictured God being George Burns, quite honestly. And I could picture that version of God, so to speak. And John Denver's perfect.
Yep.
As the normal guy who's not religious, he's not an atheist, but he's kind of agnostic, who gets a visit from George Burns, and he has to prove and show the world that God exists. And Carl Reiner wrote and directed it, or directed it. He didn't write it. But it's just a wonderful movie, and it still holds up. And I just think it's a great performance from John Denver, who unfortunately died very young and didn't really make a lot of movies. So that's my first pick, John Denver and Oh God.
That's a fantastic pick. I wish I would have thought of that because I have that set, and I remember going to the theater to see that movie, and I'm the same way. I'm an atheist too, but at the time I was like kind of on the fence. But it's a great movie. It's entertaining.
The sequels suck. I mean,
both one I saw. I didn't see the third one.
The third one's better than the second one. But
really?
The second one is like an abomination. I hate that fucking movie. But
yeah,
like I said, the first movie, I got this collection because of that first movie. That was,
me too.
And it's the only one I watched. I mean, it's a great movie. It really is.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's a great pick.
Thank you.
Great pick. All right, Texas, what do you got?
All right. Well, the second one is Courtney Love is in another Alex Cox film called Straight to Hell. And this actually has Joe Strummer from The Clash in it. He's acting. Elvis Costello is in it. Dennis Hopper, Grace Jones. So it has quite a few people that are musicians that are acting in it. And it's just, this is a bigger kind of role for Courtney, but I know the one that Jim was talking about, which was probably really her best one, but I like this movie a lot. I mean, it's almost the same cast, about half the cast of Repo Man. Not everybody, but quite a few people. So yeah, and I'll be talking about that one later. But this is
Spoiler.
yeah.
When did that come out, Texas?
This came out. It was like late '80s, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 87.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it on VHS way back in the day.
I've never seen it.
It's a wild movie. I like it a
bet.
lot.
Awesome.
Yeah, I gotta get a copy of that. Great
Yeah,
pick,
great
Texas.
pick. Yep. Well, I have to right or wrong here because we've got Kenny's list. So I'm going to throw Kenny's first pick out. Unfortunately, he didn't supply any commentary with these picks. So his first pick was Olivia Newton-John in Grease.
Self-explanatory.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I'm not the biggest Grease fan, but I saw that movie at least 20 times theatrically as a kid. My sister had the soundtrack, so I knew every goddamn song.
Yep.
And I will never say a bad word about Olivia Newton-John.
No.
She was an angel. So
yeah, I totally agree. I went to see that movie. I'm not a musical fan at all, but I went to see that movie with my dad of all people. And I think I asked him to take me to see it because, it was supposed to be one of the big movies of 78. And I ended up enjoying it. Lori loves it. So we watch it every now and again. And, but my biggest memory of that movie is, and I think I may have told this story on the show before, in 5th grade, we were encouraged to bring in albums to play during art time.
Yeah.
And somebody kept bringing in the Grease soundtrack and we'd listen to it every single day. So I was like, okay, I'm going to bring in something else. So I brought in Alice Cooper, School's Out. And we made it 3 songs in and they're like, oh, this is terrible. And then they put Grease back on. And I'm like, oh, son of a bitch.
Yep. 5th grade, I brought in Thin Lizzy Jailbreak and got the
Nice.
same reaction.
There you go.
Getting back
What do they know? What do they know?
Yeah. Getting back to your pick, Texas, Victor said that you wouldn't think Courtney Love would be a good actress, but honestly, she could have gone far. She was great in Man on the Moon.
I forgot she was even in that.
Yeah, I did
To be
too.
honest.
She is good in it. She's really good in it.
Yeah. Yes. Arguably, you could say she's a better actress than a musician. Because I'm not a huge Hole fan. Okay, I'm not going to shit on her, but I'm not a huge fan. But I've seen her in a few movies, and she's always been decent.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I totally agree. I saw Hole live with my girlfriend at the time, and she was interesting. There was a really weird incident that happened that I can tell you about if you want to hear it. But she invited these little kids to come up, not little, but maybe 13, 14 to come up on stage. And the members of Hole all took their instruments off and put them on these kids. And so the kid got behind the drums and she's like, all right, play. And they just started making all this shitty noise and stuff. Yeah. And
cool.
So then she did that. And then she's like, okay, you're going to do your first stage dive. And she walked to the front of the stage and there was a crowd.
Yeah.
Up by the stage, and she counted down to 3 and she jumped off the stage with the kids. Well, the crowd proceeded to rip her clothes off and she got up on stage. She got up on stage half naked, and then she goes up to the microphone and she's like, fuck you, Cleveland, I'm never coming back to this city again. Somebody threw her a t-shirt and she put it on, and that was the end of the show. And
Cleveland rocks, baby.
Yep. Well, leave it to Cleveland to ruin a great moment.
At least they caught the kid, you know.
Yeah, they caught the kids. The kids are fine. They just
nice.
All right. My next pick is I was going to say my next pick is also a musician. Gee, I'm tuned in. But it would be Meatloaf in Fight Club.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
As Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson, or Bitch Tits, if you want to call him that.
Yep.
But I thought, when I think of him, he's been in a lot of movies too, and most people probably would have picked Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I had Fight Club on my list, but I knew somebody would pick it, so I kind of put it to the side.
Awesome. Because that's probably a bigger, meatier, quote unquote, role.
Cornelius.
Sorry. But no, I think of that one, and there's another movie he was in with William H. Macy, that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head, but he was good in that. But I just immediately thought of Fight Club.
He was good in Black Dog with Patrick Swayze and Randy Travis. We could have used that movie as well.
Yeah.
But Meatloaf, he'd pop up here and there. He actually does a cameo in one of my my honorable mentions.
Oh, really?
So he's gonna show up again later on. But yeah, Meatloaf was great.
I'm gonna find the name of that movie that he was in.
Wasn't he in Breakdown?
No, that's Black Dog.
No, he was in. Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. I'm reading and.
Yeah, if he was in Breakdown, it was an uncredited role because I don't remember him in that movie at all.
Yeah, no, I probably have him.
The bad guy in that movie.
Okay, yeah.
And Kathleen Quinlan.
The movie I was thinking of is Focus, which is an adaptation of the Arthur Miller book. It came out in 2001, so it's not a big movie, but for anybody. But Meatloaf's in that. And he's really good in it.
Gotcha.
He's billed as Meatloaf a day. He plays Fred.
Gotcha. But no, he's fantastic in Fight Club.
His name was Fred.
His name was Fred.
In death, he has a name. It's Fred. Meatloaf was also in Spice World. Make of that what.
Still haven't brought myself to watch that movie.
That's such a weird
money to watch that, and I still haven't done it.
I like it.
I saw it like when it hit like the discount theater, and the only thing I can tell you about it, I don't even remember Meatloaf being in it. I remember Richard O'Brien being in it. Speaking of Rocky Horror Picture Show, but that's about it. That's all I really remember.
I liked it because they knew that their 15 minutes was getting close to being over, and they don't take themselves seriously for 1 minute in that movie. Bob Hoskins is in that. Elton John, Elvis Costello,
Richard E. Grant's in that. I know that. That he's great. But
and Roger.
Like
Moore,
I said, I'm sure I wouldn't hate that movie. As much as I think I would. I would probably enjoy that one more than Cool as Ice. Let's put it that way. Okay. Which I know Kenny loves that movie, but and I haven't brought myself to watch that either. So.
Spice World is actually enjoyable. Cool of Ice is one of those it's so bad it's good movies. So they're not quite as bad.
Gotcha.
Oh, I was like, what is Victor talking about? But whoops, wrong one. He said it could have been worse if the Browns were in the audience at that whole concert. They wouldn't have caught her.
I was going to say they would have dropped the kids.
They'd have dropped her on the floor.
Boom.
Fred, in the original Blues Brothers movie, it had appearances by Chaka Khan during the church scene.
She's part of the choir.
Aretha Franklin, too.
And it's funny that you mentioned that because that is my second pick.
Oh, cool. Nice segue.
And specifically, I mean, you could, like I said earlier before we got on here, you could say, hey, James Brown or Aretha Franklin. But I'm talking about Cab Calloway.
Nice.
Curtis. Because I had no idea who the hell Cab Calloway was until I saw this movie and heard Minnie the Moocher and him doing his thing and stealing the goddamn movie. I love the Blues Brothers. and he is one huge reason why. So Cab Calloway in the Blues Brothers.
That's a great pick.
Thank you.
I didn't realize he was in it. Only because I haven't seen it recently. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I still have to watch it from beginning to end. It's one of those movies, but that's a fantastic pick.
Yeah, he's the guy that raised them basically at the orphanage and takes the kids around and put the wood in the streets and all that. You know, I mean, he's awesome. He's just so good in that movie. I almost went with Ray Charles because that's actually my favorite scene in the movie when they're at Ray's music exchange and he's blind and that kid comes in trying to steal the guitar, and out of nowhere he just rips out that gun. Now go on, get it. Breaks my heart. See a young boy go bad this early.
Oh, that's funny. Great pick.
Thank you.
Victor has another recommendation for Spice World. He says it's an extreme guilty pleasure because it doesn't take itself the least bit seriously. It's awesome to watch with a crowd. Yeah. I watched it with my ex-girlfriend, but it was still fun. Cool as Ice I saw with a crowd, and that was hilarious.
Yep.
All right.
What's Kenny's next pick?
Kenny's next pick is Bette Midler in Ruthless People,
which I have right here and was originally on my list of 10 until I saw his 10 and took it off mine.
Nice.
But I wholeheartedly agree with him. She is phenomenal in this film, as is Danny DeVito, Judge Reinhold, Bill Pullman. It's his movie debut, and he steals it. He's just so great, as one character puts it, the dumbest man on the planet. I mean, he is. He's a fucking moron. Love Ruthless People. Great pick, Kenny.
Nice. All right. Just doing some housekeeping here.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
I'm not coming jerk you off. It's not that kind of party, folks. Where's the Yam King when we need him?
Well, this is the perfect segue anyway, because this is I'm just getting rid of the cocks here.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Nice.
Thank you. So the next one is Repo Man. Now, there is an actor in here, Xander Slosh, who plays the dumb guy that works with Emilio in the grocery store. I forget the character's name, but he actually is a musician. He played with Joe Strummer, and then he actually plays with the band that's featured in the lounge. The Circle Jerks are featured in the lounge, and he actually plays bass for them. So he has given up his day job twofold, as an actor and a musician. So
nice.
there you go. Yeah.
Nice.
So
what was the name? Xander Slosh. Is that right?
Yeah, Slosh, like SCHLOSS.
Oh, Schloss. Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
I don't know. Yeah, close enough.
No, I thought you said Slosh, and I was like, that's a name.
I just can't pronounce it.
No, you're
correctly.
fine. You're fine. Believe it or not, the Beatles did some movies.
Did they?
Who?
Hard Day's Night is actually a good movie.
It is. It's in the Criterion Collection, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought so. All right. My next one is Mark Wahlberg. Anybody want to guess which movie?
Three Kings or Boogie Nights? It's got to be one of the two.
Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I actually thought you were going to do Rockstar.
No. I actually like that movie. It's not a great movie.
I do too.
It's not bad. But I don't know. I think he's an actor that you can not necessarily depend on to deliver. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's not.
Depends on the director.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
steps up better for better directors.
That okay, that's a great observation. I hadn't noticed that because I haven't really drawn.
I mean,
much
like The Departed, he's great in that. That's a Scorsese movie.
That's true. That's true.
He's great every time he's with Antoine Fuqua, like in Shooter. You know, I mean, so in Boogie Nights, you know, I can't stand PTA.
Yeah,
but he knows how to direct actors. He's had quite a few of his performers win Oscars or be nominated through the years. So
absolutely. Yep. Victor says Boogie Nights is a terrific movie, one of PTA's best in my view. I know Jim's not a PTA fan. I
love Boogie Nights though.
Yeah.
I do.
I liked his first few films and then I started wondering what's going on, but One Battle After Another is fantastic. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I will totally agree with that. And that may very well be my favorite PTA movie when it's all said and done.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close to Boogie Nights, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say DiCaprio is pretty much now the next Jack Nicholson.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah. I would
That's
agree
fair.
with that. Yeah.
He's definitely gotten better with age.
Definitely.
Yeah, especially after seeing that, I'm just like, man, he's channeling Nicholson in this film. That's the way I thought about it.
That's a great observation. I hadn't thought of that, but that's totally true.
Yeah. No, he's great. He's great in that movie as the ever-present stoner. Every time he's getting stoned in that movie, I'm laughing my ass off. Especially when he's the first time you see him, he's sitting out in that car, leans over with the hitter, and then immediately grabs the door and starts doing this shit. And it's like deja vu. I've been there.
That's funny.
No, Boogie Nights it's a fantastic movie, and it's a great performance from him.
Yeah, definitely. I love that movie all the way around, but you know, without him, it doesn't work as well.
Correct.
Stacy actually had a question that you answered. Did Jim enjoy One Battle After Another?
Yes, absolutely. Surprisingly so. The only complaint I have about that film is I thought it was a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Other than that, I thought it was a great, entertaining film. There's some dialogue in that movie that made me laugh out loud. I told you about the one line in particular. Mm-hmm. What kind of cover story are we going to use, sir? Yeah. The usual. Tacos and dirt, drugs and tacos. It's like putting a hat on a hat, but it was perfect. And yeah, I really enjoyed it, Stacy.
Yep. And Victor says, I'm in agreement with Sean. I love PTA's first 4 films, with Magnolia being my favorite. But then he went downhill with There Will Be Blood and finally came back with One Battle After Another. Licorice Pizza was one of my least favorite movies of the year it came out. I just did not like that movie.
Yeah, I like Magnolia when it's called Weapons.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
That's funny. All right.
So who's up? I forget.
I think you are.
Yeah, it should be you.
Or is it Kenny's pick? I don't remember, but who cares?
Kenny will go after you.
Okay. So this is the last of my quote unquote nostalgia picks. And this one is from 1979. And got to give a country guy some love here. And I'm not talking about Jerry Reed, although if I had Smokey and the Bandit, that would be the pick. Okay. But I'm talking about Mac Davis in North Dallas 40.
Nice.
Because he was a country singer, and this was his acting debut in this, and he's fantastic. He holds his own against Nick Nolte. And the two of them are great in this movie.
Yep.
This one's directed by the late, great Ted Kotcheff, who passed away last year, who directed some great movies like Uncommon Valor and First Blood. And I saw this at the drive-in with my parents when I was a kid because I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. For some reason, I grew up in Illinois, but I love the Cowboys and always have since I was a little kid. So we went and saw this at the theater, and I just think it's the best football movie ever made that doesn't have Burt Reynolds in it and takes place in a prison. Okay? So, if you've never seen North Dallas 40, by all means, check this movie out. And like I said, Mac Davis is great in this movie. So that's my next pick.
Mac Davis was hot shit there for a while. He
There's
was
another
everywhere.
movie that he's in called Cheaper to Keeper.
Yep.
That I really want to find. I have no idea if it's any good anymore. I loved it when I was a kid and haven't seen it since. But North Dallas 40, when Kino released that last year, I was very happy.
That's cool. That's cool. I was going to say, it looks like a Kino release that you're holding. I didn't realize they'd released it. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah. I mean, it's a comedy drama, but it's really good. And it's realistic as hell.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Ken's got some stuff here. Gonna throw out a few B movie flicks: Wicked Lake with Al Jorgensen from Ministry, and Pledge Night with Joey Belladonna from Anthrax. Wow. Neither one is in the movie for long.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Joey was an actor.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Nobody's going to bring up that Glenn Danzig movie, I hope. Oh, God. Danzig made a movie, and it's one of the worst pieces of shit ever made. Yeah.
He's made. I think he's made 2 now.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, but that first one, he wrote it, directed it, stars in it, and it makes The Room look like Citizen Kane. It's bad. It's fucking bad. Mother, why'd you make this piece of shit for me?
I had no idea he made a movie. Wow.
I just thought of this one. Did you guys ever see Tougher Than Leather with Run DMC?
Yes.
Mm-mm. I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
So bad.
Yeah.
So fucking bad. And I feel sorry for them.
It's not Disorderlies.
But oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty fucking bad.
Oh.
Great song, though.
Yeah. We're doing Kenny's pick now, right?
Yes, sir.
Barbara Streisand and What's Up, Doc? I had a funny feeling that would be on the list just because I know he loves that movie.
Yeah, that's like one of his favorite comedies of all time. And she's great in it. It's a great movie.
Yeah. I haven't seen that one in forever too, but I used to watch it a lot when I was younger. It was always on TV.
Yeah, 70s Barbara Streisand was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll even go so far out as to say I liked the Main Event when it came out.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
Her and Ryan O'Neal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Patty D'Arbanville. Yep.
Oh, wow. There's a name you don't hear every day.
Yep. I had a crush on her. That's why I remember.
All right. All right. Who's up? It is Texas.
No more cock talk.
So this next one was one of the things that I said was going to be a little different, but it's What We Do Is Secret. This biopic on the Germs, and the reason, you have Shane West, who played Darby Crash, and when this got put out, the Germs, they never toured, at all, except for maybe doing some shows because they were from LA. They went to San Francisco. Maybe that's like the furthest they ever got because they never toured because, Darby wound up killing himself. But after this movie came out, Shane West and the rest of the original band decided, well, let's go out and tour. So he quit acting for a while, and he, the band went on tour, and he I guess you could say played the role of Darby on stage as well. So that was just, something I had to, throw in there.
Nice. I never even heard of that one.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, well.
I've heard of the Germs, but I haven't heard of
I've heard of the Germs. I never heard of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were a LA, punk band back in the day, and, they were kind of notorious for their drunken stage shows and Darby breaking bottles and cutting himself up and, all sorts of shenanigans, things of that sort.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool. I didn't know anything about them. Punk is one of those genres that has completely escaped me until recently. And I watched that movie Suburbia.
Yeah.
That was an interesting movie, and it kind of made me more interested in the punk thing. But
well, that's good. At least it didn't scare you,
No. All right. My next movie is I don't own the next movie I have, but it is The Social Network with Justin Timberlake.
Oh, it's buried. Otherwise, I'd grab it.
Yeah. He plays Sean Parker, the founder of Napster, and he's basically one of the people that enables Mark Zuckerberg to create that piece of shit that we have all been consumed by, except you, Jim.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, Facebook, or the Facebook as it was called until Sean Parker told him to drop the.
Another band.
Another band, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Dan has Jerry Reed, another Jerry Reed reference. He's a great villain in Gator. That was
Jerry Reed was great in everything.
Yeah, he's always good.
He's in a shitty movie with Robin Williams and Walter Matthau called The Survivors.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the best thing about it. He steals the movie from those two.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that. I remember seeing the commercials for that and going, "Oh, can't wait to see this." Then it came on HBO, and I was just like, "This is awful."
Yep, that's exactly how I felt.
The best thing about Gator, though, is Ted Cassidy, who played Lurch.
Yeah,
and the whole, "What did you put in my drink?" Yellows. And Burt Reynolds is like, "Yellows."
It's been a while since I've seen that. Is that the one where they retrofit the car for his height, for Ted Cassidy's height, or is that a different movie?
It's been years since I've seen it either, so
I don't remember anything like that.
Yeah, I remember there was a Burt Reynolds movie that they cut a hole in the top of the car so he could drive, so he could see, but his head was through the roof.
Nice.
It was a long time ago. I was a little kid. I don't remember.
Remember Bubba Smith ripping out the front seat in Police Academy, but
Yeah. I'm good for that. I can remember these weird moments in movies, but I can't remember what they're from.
Awesome.
Hey, Russell.
Hey, Russell. How you doing, buddy? Okay. Am I up?
You are up.
All right. Let's stick to the country music guy here, and I'm going to stick with Chris Christopherson and the Blade movies as Whistler.
Nice.
Because, again, he's one of the reasons why those first two Blade movies are so good. The chemistry between him and Wesley Snipes is great.
Yep.
And I love Chris Christopherson in these movies. He's terrific. So that's my next pick.
He's usually good in anything.
Yeah, he was one of those guys.
Yeah.
He's even good in Heaven's Gate.
Oh, geez. I didn't even realize
he was the star of that movie.
Oh, Ken has the answer I was looking for. The movie Jim was talking about with Danzig was Death Rider in the House of Vampires. He was also in The Prophecy 2 with Christopher Walken, Brittany Murphy, Jennifer Beals, and Eric Roberts. Wow.
I don't remember him in Prophecy 2, but then again, I barely remember The Prophecy 2. I love the first one.
Yeah, the first one's great.
And the second one I remember being kind of like a ripoff of the first one.
Yeah. They ended up making 5 of those, didn't they?
Yeah, at least. Yeah. They're like the fucking Children of the Corn movies. They just keep on multiplying at night.
Russell with Jeff Healey in Roadhouse.
Damn it, Russell. You got me before I could get to it.
No shit.
Yeah, I was going to say either John Doe or Jeff Healey in Roadhouse, but yeah, I was going to go with Jeff Healey.
Nice.
That's okay. I got plenty of tickets. I got plenty of movies to substitute in and out. So
great pick, Jim and Russell.
Yeah.
All right.
Kenny.
Yeah, thank you. Number 4 for Kenny is Cher in Moonstruck.
Nice.
I don't think I've seen that, to be honest. Cher's been good in a lot of things. Yeah.
Nicolas Cage is really good in that movie.
Okay, that's the one with Nicolas Cage. Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, it's on one of my many watch lists, but I haven't seen it. But
yeah. If I was going to go with the Cher, although she's great in Moonstruck, she won an Oscar for it. But Me personally, I loved her in Mask with
Yep.
Eric Stoltz. I thought that was the best performance that she gave. Oh, is it on yours? I'm sorry.
That's all right. It was actually my next pick, so that's cool.
Okay, but yeah, I'll shut up and you can talk
No,
about it
it's
in
fine.
a minute.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say about it, but yeah, that you didn't say. But yeah, well, I'll gloss over that when we get to me. All right.
Talk about Witches of Eastwick.
There you go. There you go.
So, yeah, my next one is it's kind of strange because you know, Sean mentioned it, but it's Suburbia, and you have Flea in there, you know,
Yeah.
and you know he was pretty much, I guess, you know, playing himself, you know, with a bunch of the punks that were living in the in squalor, you know, squatting and stuff, and yeah, this has always been a favorite. I actually saw this in the theater, and yeah, it's fun. But I do like the live performances with TSOL, Vandals, and DI. You know,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
you know,
I watched that movie last year for the first time. I got that Shout Select version that you have, and really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I like Penelope Spheris though as a director.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, she's responsible for some not so good movies, but as with the decline of the Western civilization films, I like those. Sadly,
yeah.
my favorite is part 2.
Me too.
Well,
It's the metal one.
for
You
me.
know? So.
For me, that's just a laugh. You know, it's
Yeah.
you know, but the you know, the first one I think is really the best. The third one's really kind of sad, but
Yeah.
you know, the other movies that she did were basically so she could finance those other two documentaries and stuff.
Right.
You know, so you know,
Yeah.
I you know, I give her, you know, a huge thumbs up for doing that, you know, and stuff, because it's like I'm not about the money. I just want to make my movies, you know, and
Right.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when she did the studio movies, they were good. I mean, shit, Wayne's World's a great movie. I don't care
Oh
what
yeah.
anybody says. You know.
Yeah, yeah, that one's good. But I mean, like Little Rascals.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
That's just a job. You know.
Yeah. That's one for the resume, just to be a bullet point. But yeah. No, I really liked Suburbia. I was just looking. Flea is credited as Mike B. the Flea.
yeah.
Great pick. And it's a great movie
Thanks.
too. If you haven't seen it, definitely see it. I gave it a good review on my website. I thought it was eye opening and really good. So I think more people should see it because it needs to be seen.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Good pick.
Yep. All right, I am up, and
Yes, sir.
guess what? My next pick is Cher in The Mask. She plays Rusty Dennis, who is the mother of Eric Stoltz's Rocky Dennis, who has a skull deformity and of course has to deal with living with that and stuff. But she's great in it as she's like the den mother type. She's a great mom, but she's not your conventional mom. I don't know. I just every time I think of her, I think of that movie. I don't think of Witches of Eastwick or Moonstruck or any of the other movies she's been in, but I always think of that one because I just loved her role in that. I wish she was my mom.
No, she's great. Sam
Yeah.
Elliott's great. Everybody's great in that movie. It's a great movie.
Sorry, Mom, if you're watching.
Yeah, I bawled my eyes out the first time I saw that at the theater.
Yep.
I did.
Yep.
It's just a awesome movie.
Yeah.
And a great performance. I think it's her best performance, like I said earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. What do we got in the chat here? I agree. Licorice Pizza was utter shite. Did they expect me to believe that a 25-year-old fell in love with a 15-year-old? Give me a break. Yeah, that was one of the many things I found wrong with it. But I will say the Haim girl that was in it, whose first name I can't remember, she's a good actress. I liked her, but
Yeah.
I didn't
Cooper
like.
Hoffman's good. You know,
Yeah,
Cooper Hoffman's
yeah,
actually he was great in Long Walk. You know,
yeah,
but he's good in Licorice Pizza. I'm with you. I didn't like that movie either. But
yeah. The performances were good. The story was stupid, and
yeah,
I liked everybody in it. I just thought the story was stupid. The Rat Pack have always appeared in movies. And that's true.
yeah.
Run DMC were also in the movie Crush Groove. Yeah, with Sheila E., the Fat Boys and the Beastie Boys. I remember that one. It was an HBO favorite. But they pretty much played themselves, though.
Yeah, that was just a concert movie for the most part.
We talked about Olivia Newton-John, so thank you. And Stacy has Mick Jagger in Free Jack.
I was going to say nobody put Mick Jagger from Free Jack on there, did Sorry, Stacy.
Well, David Johansen's in that as well, isn't he? I think.
Yeah, but oh my god, that movie is so fucking bad. I saw that at like a 10:30 show one night, and I remember the whole time just going, "Why am I here? Why am I here?" And I don't think I've seen it since. I mean, oh god, what a bad movie.
Yeah.
And I don't remember Mick Jagger being particularly good in it. So.
All I remember about that movie is I had the poster for it. It was made out of this metallic foil, and it was really thick. And I had it rolled up, and I might still have it somewhere. But that's the only thing I remember about that movie. I did not bother watching it.
Oh, it's pretty painful. It's pretty painful.
Meatloaf in Roadie. There's a good one too.
Yep.
Yeah, that was one that I forgot to grab it. I was going to talk about that because of Blondie being in it, and they do have that scene. All the guys in the band are all tripping out in the car, and
I actually thought that was going to be on your list to believe
it was. I just forgot to grab it, but
All right, and. All right, we're up for Kenny's pick, aren't we?
I'm up, ain't I?
Are you up?
Yeah,
you're up. Okay, sorry.
No problem. Texas just mentioned her from Roadie, Deborah Harry, aka Blondie, in Videodrome. It took me years to like this movie, and I'm a Cronenberg fan. And again, it took me a long time to warm up to this movie. But she is great in the movie. She really is. And the movie has grown on me through the years to the point now where it's still not my favorite Cronenberg movie, but it's gotten up there. I definitely enjoy it now. So long live the new flesh.
Yes.
Videodrome.
Deborah Harry and Videodrome.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't think you noticed, Jim, but... All right, so that's a great pick too, and not only because I picked it, but she's really good in it. And I did the same thing. It took me a long time to warm up to that movie. I hated it the first time I saw it.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah,
and I never felt that way up to that point on a Cronenberg movie. Everything I had seen to that point, I loved the first time I saw it. Even The Brood, But Videodrome, I scratched my head. I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it took me a good 15 years before I started to warm up to that movie.
Yeah, I didn't like it until the last time I watched it, which was 3 years ago, I think. 2-3 years ago. And I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah, it finally clicks.
And then I realized how far ahead of its time it was, really.
Yep.
So that's probably why I didn't get it. Oh, Ken, this is a good pick. I hated that movie, but Debbie Harry is in with Rob Halford. Rob Halford plays the porn dealer.
Yeah.
I don't like that movie though.
I saw that when it first came out on, for rental. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it since.
Yeah, I haven't either.
The best thing for me in that film is when Mickey Rourke is driving to the trailer, and I'm like, that's gonna blow up. Sure enough, you know, and I was like, man, that was the cap because I fucking hate that movie, but you know that was great. I was like,
Yeah.
yep.
Russell says David Cronenberg's best film is The Brood.
It's his most underrated
Yeah, I'll give you that.
because The Fly is his best. I'm sorry. I'll go down. You know, The Fly and The Dead Zone, I would say, are his two best.
I think Rabbit's really underrated, but
yeah, Rabbit's great.
I love Shivers though. I think Shivers is fucking great.
Love Shivers too.
Yep.
Again, I love all of Cronenberg's movies up until a certain point, and then I'm like, Naked Lunch. I will never like that movie.
No.
You know, Existenz. I should watch that one again.
Yeah.
But I remember watching that one and cinematically and just being like, what the fuck? And just not connecting with it. Crimes of the Future, the one that just came out a couple of years ago. I own it. Watched it once, haven't watched it since.
I haven't watched it yet.
The Shrouds that he did last year, I couldn't get through it.
Wow.
It was so dark and depressing. I was like, nope, I can't watch this.
Wow.
So, and this is coming from a guy who loves Cronenberg. I mean, I do. I love Cronenberg, but not everything. I'm not one of those fanboys that, oh, I'll watch anything. And, yeah, fuck you. I mean, I love John Carpenter. Some of his movies are ass.
Yeah.
So.
The Ward. Yeah.
Okay. Kenny.
All right. Kenny time.
Kenny time.
Dolly Parton, 9 to 5.
Yep. That was on my list originally.
Yeah, I originally was thinking about putting on it, but I figured either Kenny would have it or you would have it.
Yeah.
So I knocked it off, but it's a great performance. It's still a good film, and I'm surprised. I don't think it's aged particularly well, but it still
holds up.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's a funny movie. The problem with that movie is it's almost impossible to watch now.
Right. That's what I meant.
They never put it out on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
The DVD's been out of print forever, and it's a Fox film, so now it's Disney. It'll never get put out. And it is. It shocks me because that movie was a huge hit.
Mm-hmm.
And if they put that out on it came out in 1980. So if they would have put out like a 45th anniversary edition, I guarantee it would sell.
Oh yeah.
Guarantee it would sell.
I totally agree with you. I was thinking when you said it's impossible to watch now, it's so cringy just the way people are treated in that movie, that he treats the women in that movie.
Yeah, but that's why it still holds up, because he gets his at the end, know?
Yeah, I get
that.
that.
Dabney Coleman is fucking brilliant in that movie. I mean, he really is.
He is. Yeah, it's hard. I guess I should say it's hard for me to watch it just because it's just, I don't know.
Snowflake Sean.
That's me. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'll wear that badge proudly. I don't
love you, buddy.
That's all right. All right.
Yeah, my wife wanted me to put Best Little Whorehouse in Texas on there for Dolly because she loves Dolly so much, But again, I said I would go with 9 to 5 because again, that's an acting performance, whereas Whorehouse is a musical, so she's singing in it, and that's to me that's a different thing. So
yep.
God, I suffered through that in the theater, when I was a teenager, and that one gives me nightmares. Charles, and it's all Charles Durning's fault, It's like,
he got nominated for an Oscar for that movie.
I know, but that stupid song that he does, and it's just like, oh God, That was one of those times I watched a film. I literally wished I had a gun so I could blow my brains out. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I can't,
Texas was a trailblazer before that shit became fashionable.
Another shout out for Spun.
But my next one here.
Yes, sir.
If I'm allowed to continue. No, I'm kidding.
Yes, you are.
Please move ahead.
This one may be cheating somewhat, but it's Head.
Nice.
The Monkees movie. Yeah. And I mean, it does have Frank Zappa in it in a small part, and of course the lovely Terry Garr. So you can't go wrong with that. But basically, it's not it's a little bit of a concept film, but it's also basically them just going through all this madcap stuff that was way better than the series. I mean, this is like a hallucinatory. You can say either a fever dream or a nightmare. Your choice. But and it was written and produced, of course, by Bob Rafelson and Jack Nicholson. So
Nicholson.
Yep. So there you go. But this is a fantastic movie. I've loved this ever since I first saw it.
I, for one, enjoy Head very much.
I was waiting for that joke to come up.
Long live the new flesh. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
What was that you said about a flashlight? What? No.
Could not resist that shit.
A gun from Existenz makes an appearance. Head film is a weird film. Yes, it is. Russell also called out, speaking of Head, Rob Halford.
Oh, Sean coming in hot.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
it was all the cox talk. It was all the cox talk.
Wow.
Mickey Dolenz had a small part in Rob Zombie's Halloween as a gun store employee. I did not know that.
I didn't know that.
That's cool.
Oh, shit.
I don't know that I'd suffer through that again to watch it, though, just to see.
Yeah, I haven't watched that movie in years. I don't know it.
Yeah, I own it, but only because it came as part of a set. So,
yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that franchise, but we've already gone through that. So,
right. All right. My next one this is probably low-hanging fruit, but I'm going to mention it anyway. Is Lady Gaga in A Star Is Born.
Nice.
Which technically she's a singer in it, but she does a lot of acting. There's a lot of acting chops in the film, and she's really good.
She was nominated.
Yeah.
Again, so.
But even the songs that she does, I've told the story about Britney Spears, me going to see Britney Spears instead of Black Sabbath when I was in Las Vegas. But I also got to see Lady Gaga in concert, and she's much better in A Star Is Born.
It doesn't beat. I haven't seen it, but it doesn't beat the Streisand Christopherson one, does it?
I haven't seen that one since the 70s, so I really can't comment on it because it's basically like I haven't seen it.
I think the 70s soundtrack is better.
Yeah.
The Barbra Streisand songs on that, Evergreen or whatever's on that.
Right.
And I think the soundtrack is better, but I think the Bradley Cooper movie is better.
Okay.
Then I think it's a better movie, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I like the songs in the new one. I like the songs from the old one too, but I just haven't seen it. How many A Star Is Born have there been? 4?
I think 4. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's 4.
Yeah. You got Judy Garland with James Mason.
Yeah.
And then the one before that was, I don't know.
It was Kenny and some lady from Woolworths or something.
Sandra Bullock and Kenny.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was Janet Gaynor and Frederick March, 1937. Yep.
Thank you. I actually knew that at one point, but
that was actually the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That was predating the Judy Garland one.
Yes.
Yeah, good flick.
All right.
So yeah, that's my pick.
All right, I'm going to cheat here because I couldn't decide which one of these two I wanted to go with, and I was reasonably sure that they weren't on either of your guys' picks. But I'm going with David Bowie next. Okay.
All right.
And David Bowie was in a lot of movies. He did a little cameo in The Last Temptation of Christ, where he played Pontius Pilate.
Oh, no shit.
And it's just one scene, but it's a very good scene. But the main one that I got from David Bowie, and again, he's a lot of movies. This isn't his best performance, but it's the first time I ever saw him in a movie was The Hunger.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And he's great in this.
Mhm.
He's only in the film for the first half hour, but there's one scene in particular where he's just sitting in a waiting room and he starts aging. He doesn't say a word. It's all in his eyes and his physicality. And he's great. He is so great in that part. So I had to give David Bowie some love. So there you go. There's those two films in particular.
Yeah, definitely thought about putting Bowie on my list. I probably should have for The Man Who Fell to Earth.
See, that was the other one, but
Yeah.
I don't own that one. So.
I own it. I just haven't seen it in a long time, so I couldn't really speak to it as well as the other ones that I have on my list. But yeah, Labyrinth. He's good in that.
I figured Labyrinth would be on somebody's list. So.
I really like Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence.
Yes,
I don't know if
that's another one.
That's another great one.
So fucking good in that. And Ryuichi Sakamoto too. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Righty. We are
Kenny.
on Kenny. Guess what? It's Kenny with David Bowie for Labyrinth. I didn't even think of that.
Told you it'd be on somebody else's list.
Mr. Dan says he was good in the Linguini incident. I have not heard of that one.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Have to check that out. I like Bowie as an actor. I like Bowie as a singer. He's one of my favorites. So
Bowie's great.
Yeah. I mean, some of his stuff's hit and miss because he was all over the place as a chameleon, but you stick around long enough and you put out something you'd like.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to see him with 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, me too.
That was a great tour. It's the only time I ever saw either one of them, but it was a good time to see him.
I've seen 9 Inch Nails several times, but yeah, that was the only time I got to see Bowie. But I thought the best part about that show was when 9 Inch Nails was nearing the end of their set, and one by one, the band would walk off and Bowie's band would replace the people in 9 Inch Nails. And then by the end, they got down to where Trent Reznor and David Bowie did a song together, and then Reznor walks off and it's Bowie's band. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah. It was a great concert.
Bowie was also in Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me along with Chris Isaac. I did not know that either. Oh, there you go. Putting Out the Fire with Gasoline, the Cat People theme song by Bowie.
That's right.
Yeah.
Inglourious Bastards, because I remember when that popped up in Inglourious Bastards, I'm like, fucking Cat People?
One thing that you just reminded me of mentioning Chris Isaac, he was in this John Waters movie, A Dirty Shame. In fact, it was the last one that Waters came out with. Well, we're eagerly awaiting his next one that he says he's doing. I forget the title, but that was a while back. But I don't know if you've seen A Dirty Shame.
That was 2004, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a while.
Selma Blair with her gigantic, enormous breastises, and stuff.
Yep.
You just have to see it to believe it. That it's like, whoa, hey, what's going on there? And Tracy Ullman, she's in it too. So
there's one that I don't know if she's on any of your lists, guys, but Tracy Ullman, that's a good one. Was she an actress first or musician first?
I didn't realize she was a musician. I thought she was like a stand-up comedian or something.
She was a singer, because that's how I first saw her.
Yeah.
And then she had that comedy show that had the little Simpsons shorts and stuff like that in it. But she was she had some song, You Broke My Heart in 17 Places or something, or that was the name of the album. I don't remember, but I remember.
They Don't Know About Us. Wasn't that
the song? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember her being on the early days of MTV with that video. She's like driving a car.
Yeah. That's how I
Must have
remember.
blocked that shit out of my brain. I don't know. It's like Kenny and the fucking Eurythmics.
Not the Eurythmics.
That shit was funny.
That was.
I gotta throw that up on YouTube because Grant,
on
who is
Broken
one of the people that
Glass.
watches it all the time, he always puts clips of us show on Instagram, and he does a better job of highlighting the show than we do.
Yeah, no kidding.
But he did the clip of the Eurythmics bit from last show.
Yeah, Kenny just flipping out for 5 minutes about the Eurythmics. It just came out of nowhere.
So thanks, Grant, for saving that for posterity. I'm going to have to steal that video and repost
you.
it. Dean Martin in the Matt Helm films.
Nice.
Yeah. That's something I haven't thought about in a long time.
I had Dean Martin on like an honorable mention list. I don't know if you guys had anything, but I was thinking of Dean Martin and Rio Bravo.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Which you could also say Ricky Martin. Or not Ricky Martin, Ricky Nelson
Ricky
as well.
Nelson.
Yeah.
But Ricky Nelson sucks in that movie. But Dean Martin's actually very good in that movie. Yeah, Ricky Martin and Rio Bravo.
Living La Vida Loca.
John Wayne would have just bitch slapped him.
I'd watch it then.
Yeah, me too.
It would be living La Vida Rio, you know. So.
Yeah, no shit.
Only Sam Kinison from that.
Who walks out of broken glass? Who? The gift that keeps on giving.
Whose turn is it?
I lost track, actually.
It's my turn.
Okay.
So my next one is this really hilarious Australian comedy called Swinging Safari, which has Kylie Minogue in it.
Oh, nice.
And Guy Pearce and that Julian McMahon dude and Rhoda Mitchell. I don't know. All I know is that Julian McMahon was in that plastic surgery show or whatever the fuck it was.
Nip Tuck.
And
Okay.
I never watched that. You know, I'm like, I don't want to see some dude stick needles in his head, you know. Like, what the fuck? You know? But yeah, no, this movie is great. It's about like three neighboring couples that one of their kids is a filmmaker or a wannabe filmmaker. And they all hang out together, but the couples decide that they want to kind of swing one night, and everything kind of goes awry. But there's a lot of really hilarious moments in this film. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it.
Nice.
I haven't even heard of that one. My dog is barfing.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, okay. You good? All right.
He's like, yeah, I'll be eating that momentarily.
It didn't come out. It was one of those ones that got caught in the throat and didn't come out. So we saved the carpet. All right. My next one is these again, low hanging fruit. But Will Smith in Independence Day.
Nice. I was thinking about Will Smith, but
yeah,
I figured somebody would have him on there.
Of course, he's been a joke since the Oscars, but I mean, he was at the peak of his powers when Independence Day came out. That was like he was the big box. What was he? The number one box office draw for like 5-6 years, something like that.
Well, that's the movie that cemented it.
Yeah,
because before that was Bad Boys.
Yep.
And then he did that one in Men in Black.
Yep.
Like back to back, and that's when it was like he's off and running.
Yeah, and then he hit the wall with what was it? The Wild Wild West. That was the one that kind of
Wiki why, wiki way. With a gigantic fucking spider.
But yeah, he's entertaining as hell in Independence Day. He's cocky, he's confident in it. He knows he's having fun. The movie's a big B movie at heart, but he's doing a really good job. I don't know.
He's
I thought
a
it
movie
was great.
star in that movie.
Yeah, he's
a movie
actually
star.
that's a great way to put it. He was
You
a
know,
movie
that's the
star.
movie that made him a movie star. It
Yeah.
really is. That's his Top Gun.
Yep.
You know, I mean, Tom Cruise was an up and coming guy before that, but Top Gun is what launched him, and that's
Yeah.
kind of what Independence Day did for Will Smith.
Yep.
No,
All right.
good pick. Good pick.
Thank you.
Okay, this one is from somebody that I don't like. Okay, I just don't like her music. I don't think she's a very good actress, and I'm not really into big fat asses either. However, this movie rocks, and she's actually quite good in it. She's not the best reason of why I watch this movie, but it's the only one of her movies that I own. I'm talking about J-Lo in The Cell.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good one.
With Vince Vaughn and especially Vincent D'Onofrio as the killer. He's phenomenal in this movie. But this one is directed by Tarsem Singh. And the set decoration and effects in this movie and the cinematography, just the technical aspects of this movie, makes it worth watching.
Yep.
Not to mention that the script is creepy as hell. The performances are good. And it's just an awesome movie. I fucking love this movie. And like I said, I'm not a huge J-Lo fan. I'm not a hater. Okay. I'm not one of those. I just never really got the appeal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the only other movie of hers that I do have, I forgot. She's got a small role in Jersey Girl. Okay. With Ben Affleck. That's the, you know, and everybody shits on that movie. And that movie's actually quite sweet. I like Jersey Girl. Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But this movie rocks. So that's my next pick, The Cell.
The other one that I liked that she did was Out of Sight.
I knew you were going to say that. Out of Sight. Which, Out of Sight's decent. Out of Sight's decent.
We may see her again on the list.
Uh-oh.
Believe it or not. And it's not either of those movies.
Okay.
Kenny's turn. Oh, we were talking about Dean Martin. Dean Martin, Cannonball Run 2. Coming out of left field.
I think they should remake those, call it Meatball Run, you know. Do something a bit different, you know.
Do you guys remember the original Cannonball Run? And I ain't talking about the Cannonball Run. I'm talking about the movie Cannonball with David Carradine. And that's a Roger Corman movie that came out in the 70s before Cannonball Run.
Yeah.
I was going to say Gumball Express.
That too.
Yeah.
But no, there's an actual movie called Cannonball.
Okay.
And it's got David Carradine. He's the star of it. And it's more or less the same car that he has in Death Race 2000. You know, but it's a cool movie. It's a cool movie if you could track it down.
Okay. That's cool. I didn't know about that. I always thought Gumball Express was the quote unquote original of that type, but that's cool. I didn't know that. Ken liked Jersey Girl too. Carlin was great, and I got to meet Raquel Castro at Chronicon last year. Nice.
Yes. Carlin's the main reason why I like that movie so much. Because I'm a huge George Carlin fan.
Yeah, me too. Sylvester Stallone did the Rocky films, and Robert De Niro did Raging Bull. But did you know they did a boxing comedy film called Grudge Match? Yep. Although I don't know that either one of them is a musician, but okay.
Well, I've seen Rhinestone, and I can tell you that Sylvester Stallone cannot sing.
No. My stepfather was the biggest Sylvester Stallone stan in the world. Like, he would watch anything, and he would watch that and Stop or My Mom Will Shoot all the time.
The two worst movies in his catalog.
And Oscar. And Oscar. Remember
Oscar's got its moments,
yeah.
but the other two are painful to watch.
Right.
They are. They're fucking painful. My wife loves Dolly Parton, and even she won't watch Rhinestone. She's like, fuck that.
Russell said Cannonball is good.
Yeah.
All right, Texas.
All right. Well, my next one is the only one in a franchise, but that's Wrong Turn 2 because Henry Rollins is in it from Black Rollins Band. Yeah. And he's actually really good. He makes this movie work, you know. And this is really, I think, one of the best in the whole series. Because after this, I think it's when they kind of start to go downhill, and whatnot. But yeah,
Huh.
Yeah, that's
he's
another
all,
one.
in there.
That's another franchise that keeps going and going and going. There's like 10 of those fucking things now.
Yeah, didn't they reboot it recently? And it's
Yeah, but that was actually really good. I liked that a lot. It was
okay.
it was different than these incestuous tree creatures, that were in the whole series for the most part. And I love the fact that, spoiler alert, at the very end, while they're rolling the credits, these assholes get their just desserts in this camper. You don't see it, you just hear that, and stuff. And it was perfect. I was like, holy shit, that is a great idea for an ending, and stuff.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
I only saw
Really
the first one of those films, so I didn't get the appeal of the first one, so I never watched any of the other ones. But Henry Rollins might get me to watch the second one.
Yeah, the second one's really good. I mean, I think the first one suffers from the PG-13 itis, is why that didn't,
Yeah.
If it was a little gorier and the story was more flexed out, it would have been decent. But nah.
Yeah, it just struck me as sort of not that particularly original. Sort of a low grade Hills Have Eyes.
I was going to say Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Elijah Dushku in it, who's good to look at, but that's pretty much its selling point, stuff.
Yeah.
So
that's what got me to watch it.
Yeah, and she never drops trow, so there you go.
Yeah.
Wasted opportunity.
All right. I'm going to give one, but this one is not from me. This is from my wife. And she's doing this as a long distance dedication to Kenny because he's not going to be here today.
Well, there you
know
go.
What it is.
Yeah, go ahead.
Neil Diamond.
Yep, go ahead.
Jazz singer.
Because it's coming from Lori, I'll be nice.
I've never seen the movie. I've heard the soundtrack. I like the soundtrack. My
soundtrack's fantastic.
Yeah,
the
my dad
is one of the best 80s soundtracks ever. I will not bitch about that.
Yeah.
And I won't pick on that.
Yeah.
It's everything else.
My dad had it on 8-track and we'd listen to it while we were driving around. And I'm like, this is pretty good. What is this? And he's like, it's the Jazz Singer soundtrack. I was like, what? And I didn't realize that the Jazz Singer had been remade. And the only Jazz Singer I knew about was the Al Jolson one. It's like, wait, what? I was in 6th grade. What did I know? But my wife is a huge Neil Diamond fan, so that's why she picked that.
Like I say to Kenny, Neil Diamond is an incredible singer.
Yep.
He's just a horrible actor.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him for that. Okay.
No.
Because Laurence Olivier, who is arguably the greatest actor of his generation, is even worse than Neil Diamond in that movie. So there you go.
That's what I've heard.
But
that movie, I think, won some Golden Turkey Awards, I believe.
Lots of Razzies.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the Razzies too. Yeah.
And again, I mean, the main thing about that movie is, again, I don't mean to be shitting on it. I just can't help myself. But yeah, Neil Diamond is, again, he's a great singer. But they cast him as a cantor boy, and he's damn near 40. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? So,
yeah, that would be problematic.
I could believe a talking tree and talking raccoon before I believe that shit. I mean, love you, Kenny.
Yeah. All right. It's not technically my pick, but I'm sacrificing it for my wife and
no.
for
Again,
Kenny.
the music in that movie is it's phenomenal. It really is.
I agree.
In all seriousness, it really is. And again, Kenny loves that movie, and I know a lot of people love that movie. So again, I'm kind of picking on Kenny a little bit, but again, it's all in fun. And if Lori likes that movie, God bless her.
She likes Neil Diamond. I don't know that she likes that movie particularly, but she's like, you got to throw Neil Diamond and the Jazz Singer in as a long distance dedication to Kenny. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I thought he was much better in Saving Silverman. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saving Silverman. Wow. There's a joke in that. Him and Arlie Army. It's actually a pretty funny joke.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right.
Excuse me. But that was very sweet of Laurie to do.
Yeah. I agree. And you may be seeing her soon.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Hopefully. Okay. So my turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. Going to go back to the country guy. And in this case, Mr. Dwight Yoakam. I'm talking about Crank.
Oh,
He
wow.
plays the doctor.
You totally fooled me on that one. I thought you were going to do.
No, I love him as the doctor in this movie. You know, sitting on an airplane, bitching about how here, you know, it costs money, and the whole time you're dying. Okay, you got a heart on? Check. You got this? Okay, see when I get down. I mean, he's funny as hell in this movie, and I love Crank. This is a dedication for my mother because she's been in love with Jason Statham since I took her to see this damn movie damn near 20 years ago. So got to throw Crank some love.
Damn, is that movie that old? Jeez.
2005.
Oh.
Wow.
2006. I'm sorry. So it'll be 2020 next year.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. My mom, she's obsessed with him and Gerard Butler. If those two ever made a movie together, that'd be like pornography to my mom. She'd be like, you know.
That's awesome. He's all right. Kenny's pick. We up to 8 already?
Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit.
Moving right along.
Yeah, we are moving right along. And we're on schedule too. Look at that.
Yeah.
Harry Connick Jr. in Copycat.
And that's a fantastic pick. Because if I owned that movie, that one would definitely be on the list because he is creepy as hell in that movie. Yeah.
I have not seen that one. My girlfriend at the time saw it and she was telling me about it, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna skip it. So
no, it's really good.
Okay. She didn't sell it very well, so
it got again, that one came out around the same time as 7. So it kind of got swept underneath the rug of 7.
Okay.
And they get compared a lot. Outside of it being a serial killer, that's the only comparison between the two, really. And Sigourney Weaver's great. Holly Hunter's great, but he's right. Harry Connick Jr., who's a good-looking guy, okay, is creepy and disgusting. He's got these brown teeth and he plays like this redneck killer. And he's only in the movie for 10, 15 minutes, but he is creepy as hell. So that's a great pick.
Great pick, Kenny. What's Ken says? I would have picked Safe Room as well. David Fincher originally wanted Maynard James Keenan for the role, but Maynard had to record with Tool.
Yeah, that would have pushed the fucking Tool record back another 25 years.
Yeah. Yeah. I did not know that. I don't know. Maynard James Keenan as an actor, I think that would work very well. Speaking of Maynard. Yeah. He was in this movie called Bikini Bandits. He played the devil and Dee Dee Ramone was the Pope.
That's some good casting there.
That's going on the list. I got to see that. All right. Texas.
All right. So my next one is, I've got a double shot of a director, but it's John Waters, and this one, Polyester, which features Stiv Bators from the punk band the Dead Boys and later Lords of the New Church, playing this juvenile delinquent Bobo. And
Bobo,
he's great in it. He doesn't have to do much, walk around with a bat and threaten people and stuff, but it's still really great to see holy shit, it's Stiv Bators, and stuff. So and this movie's great. Tab Hunter and Divine and everything, and you have a song that Chris Stein from Blondie wrote, and Debbie has a song in it. She's not in the movie, but Bill Murray sings the theme song, and that's kind of funny too.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's one of those movies that I've always heard about and I've never gotten around to seeing, and I've always wanted to just based on what I've heard about it, but it's one of those ones that just I forget to pick up.
Yeah.
I saw it in the theater, and they had the little actually
scratch and
yeah.
sniff cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, the odorama card.
Yeah. Yep.
And
That's awesome.
the funny thing was, we get this, and I saw it with my mom and stepdad and one of my friends, and my friend and I thought it was just, absolutely great, and my parents, were just like afterwards, that's the worst thing we've ever seen. Why would you have us see such trash, and stuff. And my mom was always funny about things like that, because when Hairspray came out, that was Waters' most commercial film he ever did. So I took her to see it because I was like, oh, you're gonna love this. And I told her John Waters. She goes, didn't I see a John Waters movie? And I said, yeah, Polyester. Oh yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah.
Pink Flamingos. That was a good movie.
She never saw that. She got through like 20 minutes of Desperate Living, and she just walked out of the room. My wife and I were trying to get her to watch it, and she walked out of the room, and I was like, well, I better, see what's going on, and she's like, that movie was really stupid. And I said, well, what do you mean it was stupid? You were laughing the whole time you were in there, and stuff. But
that's what. Oh man, great pick.
Yeah, very good pick.
Steve Baders is from Cleveland, I believe. He originally was from Cleveland.
He was, yeah.
Yep. He got hit by a car, didn't he?
Yeah, he was living in France and got hit by a car.
Yep.
Told everybody, oh, I'm okay, I'll be all right, and then fucking passed away in his sleep.
Yep.
That sucks.
Went home and died.
That sucks.
Ozzy and Gene Simmons in Trick or Treat. We mentioned that briefly.
Yeah, we mentioned that.
I like that movie, but it is terrible.
I just like the people that had to buy like 5 different versions of that because of the slipcase when it came out. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I got the ugliest one, the one that nobody wanted, and I didn't care because the movie's still the same. So who gives a shit?
Yeah, right. I didn't order it, so I saw it way back when, and it's all right.
Yeah, I went to the theater to see it, and I believe I was one of 2 people in the theater.
Had a soundtrack.
Yeah, Fastway. Yeah. Yep. All right. This is the more Courtney Love, and it's the movie I think you were wanting to talk about, The People versus Larry Flint.
Yep. Yeah, she's fantastic in that. She's really
great in that. Yeah, she's got great chemistry with Woody Harrelson in that movie, and that it's been a long time since I've seen that movie, and I still remember really enjoying it and really liking her in it.
Yeah,
and I think that was the movie that I said, okay, she's not that bad of an actress. She's pretty good. So,
yeah, it's her best performance that I've seen.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love that movie. I don't own it, but I do love that movie.
Yeah, I don't own it either. I do. Is it out on Blu-ray?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
I
know it's not on any of the boutique labels, so that was a Columbia movie, I believe. So that would be Sony.
Yeah, I think you're right. I have to track that down, see if it is. I don't even have it on DVD either.
Yeah.
Last time I saw it was on VHS.
Yeah, I saw it on cable.
Yeah.
Way back when. But it's a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for my last 2 picks, and we've got some curveballs, because I said I was going to throw some curveballs your way, gentlemen.
Nice.
So, and these 2 are kind of cheats because they're cameos, okay? But they're both great cameos. The first one is from the movie Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. This is my steelbook. I love this steelbook. Okay. And some great actors portray famous musicians in this movie, especially Jack Black, Paul Rudd, and I forgot the other two, but they're doing the Beatles, which is a great scene. But the musician I'm talking about is Jack White from the White
Oh
Stripes,
yeah.
Oh wow.
who does Elvis. He pops up as Elvis in a scene, and it is hysterically funny, man. What you doing, man? Don't make me get my kung fu on you, man. Out there. Look out, look out, look out, man. You know, I mean, it's gold. So that's my next pick. Jack White from the White Stripes in Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
Nice. All right. I'm looking over my list because I have some extras in here, and I'm trying to think of the one I want to give for my last one.
Well, we're going to give some honorable mentions before we do the recommendation of the week.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Well, it's Kenny's pick, and there's another one out of left. He always has the most eccentric stuff, and
yeah.
It's always cool. It's always entertaining. Frank Sinatra in First Deadly Sin.
Yeah, when I saw that, and again, that's a really good performance that he's talking about. But if I was going to go with Frank Sinatra, it'd be the Manchurian Candidate.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he's phenomenal in that. But
yeah,
First Deadly Sin, that's him and Faye Dunaway.
Yep.
And yeah, it's been years since I've seen that movie. But yeah, good pick. You know,
yeah, it's
again, deep cut pick.
Yeah, very, very deep cut. That's another HBO one that I saw as a result of HBO. I wouldn't have seen it otherwise.
I remember the trailer. It had like a head with the ice pick coming down and shattering.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep.
That's cool. Oh boy. Memories.
There's your clip for this week, buddy.
Yeah, there you go.
In Jim's case, that would be memories, you know.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Kenny's too.
Yeah, that would be
Kenny,
the Yam King.
Yeah.
Yamos. All right, Texas, what you got for number 10?
Okay. Well, if it's number 10, because I had I grabbed about 13, so I can just go through those others. But
yeah, like Jim said, we're gonna
do some honorable mentions when we're all done with the 10.
So my number 10 is Rock and Roll High School.
Right here, buddy.
Nice.
Because Togar sucks.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to have this on your pick. That's why I had it on the side for an honorable mention, just in case. Yeah, love that movie. Love it. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, but I love it.
Amazing.
Oh, that's another good Sinatra one.
Yeah, Frank Sinatra and the Man with the Golden Arm is classic.
Yeah, that's an amazing Sinatra film.
There's
also one called Joker's Wild, where it's like a biopic of some other singer that was before Sinatra, but Sinatra plays him well, and it's really good. Eddie Arnold's in it, and it's Eddie Albert. I mean, not Arnold, and it's really good.
Nice.
Here's an interesting pick. A performer I don't care for, but was really funny is T.I. in Identity Thief. Although I love Identity Thief because Genesis Rodriguez is in it, and that's a topic I could talk about all night.
T.I. is also very good in the Ant-Man movies.
Yes.
He's in there with Pena and what's his face? David DeMolson.
Yeah. That's funny. I saw Identity Thief. I don't remember much about that movie other than being kind of underwhelmed by it, but I don't know.
It's decent. I'm not a huge Melissa McCarthy fan, but it's one of her better movies for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Bateman's always good.
Yeah, Bateman's always good. I could watch Bateman in pretty much anything. All right. I'm gonna actually promote one of my lower ones to into my top 10. And I'm gonna go with Tupac in Gridlocked.
Nice.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Tim Roth.
What's that with Tim Roth? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Very good movie.
Very good movie. Very funny movie. Very dark movie. But him and Tim Roth played drug addicts who are trying to check into rehab after their roommate dies.
Mm-hmm.
Sandy
and
Newton.
they can't get into rehab.
And they can't get in.
They keep getting turned away.
The script is fantastic. There's a lot of great quips in it and a lot of great stuff and weird ass situations. But I just remember loving the hell out of it. Scripted by Vondi Curtis Hall, who I believe directed.
It's been years since I've seen that one.
Yeah, I've only seen it twice, and it's both times were in the 90s. So
yeah.
But I did write a review for it. So when I was going back and looking, I'm like, oh man, I like that. And that's a good one. So
that is great pick.
Yeah.
Great pick.
All right.
Okay. Jim. This might be the biggest curveball I have ever thrown on this show. So get prepared for this one. Okay. Everybody who knows me knows how much I love Rush.
Yep.
And Neil Peart in particular. And no, I'm not talking about I Love You, Man, because they're in that. And They have a little cameo. No. We're going to go deeper than that. Because in around 2005 or so, I don't remember because this is a really bad copy of this DVD. Around 2005 or so, I was watching a TV show on Adult Swim, and they said they were making a movie, and Neil Peart was in the cast. And I went, really? I'm going to go see this piece of shit. And I did. I was the only one in that theater. And I waited an hour and 20 minutes and an hour and 25 minutes before Neil Peart shows up to do the drum solo of life. And I am talking about Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie film for theaters. Or in this case, Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie film for DVD. This movie sucks. Okay? This movie is a piece of shit. However, Neil Peart shows up at the end of the movie when one of the main characters from the Aqua Teens, Meatwad, the meatball here, has been killed, and he does the drum solo of life. And he's got a drum set made out of a watermelon and proceeds to do a drum solo so badass that it literally brings back Meatwad to life.
That's hilarious.
And that's it. That's the bit. Stoner Jim sat in that movie theater and for the 2 minutes of that movie was on cloud nine. For the rest of it was going, what the fuck am I watching? I really need a stronger case of weed. This movie again is not good, but Google the drum solo of life. It's awesome.
It can't be as bad as the Tim and Eric movie.
Oh yeah, that movie's painful. I didn't make it through that one. But no, Aqua Teens, like I said, it's the very beginning of that movie actually is hilarious. I think I even showed you the clip where, you know, the old bit, let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves some treat.
Yeah.
It starts off that way, but then they run into like punk rock versions of that or a heavy metal version of that. It's Mastodon of all bands. Okay. And they kick their ass off the stage and do their own version of, if you bring your baby inside, leave it out in the streets and let it get run over by a truck. You know, I mean, it's ridiculously funny. But then the rest of the movie is horrible until that Neil Peart scene. And then the movie's over. So
I never got the appeal of that whole Aqua Teen Hunger Force thing. It was on Adult Swim, and I'd watch it and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I'm totally not in the target audience for this.
No, that was actually the show that first brought, I was working at a theater, the other theater at that time. Okay. So I'd get off work at, 1 o'clock in the morning, come home, not be ready for bed yet, turn on the TV, and that would literally be on. So that's how I originally got into Adult Swim. And like I said, I was never a huge fan of that show, but when I heard that there was a movie coming out and Neil Peart was in it, I was immediately like, I don't care. I'm going to see that. Yep. And I did. And like I said, what a piece of shit. But I had to throw the Neil Peart love in there because, like I said, a lot of people don't even know that movie exists. So if nothing else, look at the drum solo of life. It's great.
All right. I had forgotten about it, but that's funny. All right. Kenny's pick, his number 10. Dwight Yoakam making another appearance, and it's not for Crank. It's for Sling Blade.
Yeah. That's why I went with Crank.
Yeah.
Because he's a bastard in Sling Blade. He's a fucking prick in that movie. Great movie.
Yeah. I have been looking to hunt that down. I know it's impossible to find, but I have not seen it.
Yeah, that's a
Sadly
Miramax movie, I believe.
Is it? Yeah.
I think so.
That would make sense.
Yeah. I wish they would put it out though, because I want a copy of it. You know.
I just want to see it, so I haven't had a chance to.
You've never seen it?
Nope.
Oh wow. No, John Ritter is really good in that.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a small part, but he's very good in that.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it. I've heard nothing but good things about it since it came out. I just never got around to seeing it, and I just haven't. And now it's hard to find.
Yeah, I hear you. Unfortunately.
All right.
All right. You got some
honorable
mentions there, Texas?
Yep. So
keep your recommendation to the side because we're going to do that after that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, honorable mention is my other John Waters one, Hairspray, with Debbie Harry and Sonny Bono. So you
nice.
Got both of them, you know, acting in that. And then Reform School Girls with Wendy O. Williams.
Wow.
Nice.
I haven't seen that movie in 40 years. Holy shit.
And then True Stories, directed by David Byrne from the Talking Heads, and they're all in it, playing a weirdo. Also, Tito La Riva from the Plugs, the Crusados, and Tito and the Tarantulas. So he's in there. And this is where they have the song Radiohead, where the band, you know, took that as their name. So
nice.
And then you got the upside down, you know, potato head looking John Goodman.
John Goodman.
You know? So,
that's what I thought that was.
Yeah. So, but it's a great film, and so those were my honorable mentions there.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. No, True Stories it's a good movie.
All right.
What you got, Sean?
So I've got a couple. I told you you'd hear Jennifer Lopez's name again, and I actually really like her in Selena, which
I've never seen it, so
it's probably the best thing she's done acting wise. I mean, that's not saying a lot because she hasn't set the bar too high for herself, but she's actually really good in it, and it's a good movie. It's a good story, even though it's it's one of the, based on a true story type thing. But I don't think I've seen her better in anything else. And there may be something, but I haven't seen it. I would also go with Ice Cube in Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Which is a great film. And Queen Latifah in Chicago, where she plays a prison guard, and she sings a song called When You're Good to Mama, which is really, really funny and really good. That's my honorable mention.
Nice. Queen Latifah's great and Set It Off as well.
I have not seen that.
Oh, that movie's real good.
Yeah.
That movie's real good. Okay, my honorable mentions. Again, a couple of these are just cameos, but I had to give them some love. Meatloaf and Dio, Ronnie James Dio, both appear in the opening scene of Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny. And
That's
it's
awesome.
one of the funniest opening scenes in movie history, as far as I'm concerned. You just mentioned Ice Cube, and yeah, Boys in the Hood. He's definitely his best role, but I absolutely love him in the Jump Street movies, especially 21 Jump Street, where he's talking about Korean Jesus. Fucking leave Korean Jesus alone. He doesn't want to hear your bullshit. And then got to throw Ice-T some love with Surviving the Game, which also features Crazy Gary Busey.
Yes.
I had to work out a way to throw Crazy Gary Busey into the show. Couple more. Justin Timberlake, you mentioned from the Social Network. I thought he was absolutely hysterical, and the best thing about Bad Teacher.
Yes.
Because there's a scene where he's having sex, and it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. this one might be the most controversial singer or performer in the whole list, but I really don't care because he's hilarious in this movie. And I'm talking about Diddy, P. Diddy.
Oh,
with Get 'Em to the Greek, which is the sequel to Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
yeah.
Nowhere near as good as Sarah Marshall.
That's what
Okay.
I heard.
But Russell Brand plays the same character. Okay. Jonah Hill plays a different character. And P. Diddy more or less plays himself, it turns out. But he is quite funny in this movie. So, and last honorable mention, Miss Alicia Keys, the beautiful Alicia Keys, is one of the killers in Smoking Aces.
Oh,
and this is a great movie. I love this movie. So
it is a good movie.
That's it for my honorable mentions.
Awesome. Wow, this was actually more varied than I thought it would be. There's a lot. Yeah, so we had some good picks. Great picks, Texas. Great picks, Jim. Great
Thank
picks,
you.
Kenny.
You too. You as well. And Kenny.
Yeah.
And Laurie for the jazzing.
Yes.
Love on the rocks. My wife told me that if I started picking on the jazz singer, she was going to come in here and start beating on me. She loves Neil Diamond.
Let's check the comments, and then we'll get to movie recommendations. Of course, we've got another Gene Simmons film. We talked about Wanted Dead or Alive with Rutger Hauer. Yeah, I did know there was the sequel to the television series with Steve McQueen. He plays Steve's grandson. Rutger Hauer does. Gene Simmons doesn't. Just to clear that up. Just to clear that up. Dan, Mr. Dan, favorite Mos Def role?
Italian Job. I got a problem with dogs. What's your problem? I said I got a problem with dogs. I'm the deaf one.
Russell, the Man with the Golden Arm and Panic in Needle Park would make a great double bill.
Throw Requiem for a Dream and fucking Rush in there while you're at it. Actually, I could have thrown Greg Allman from Rush in there as well.
Yeah,
because he's the bad guy in that movie.
Yep,
creepy as fuck too.
Russell says he used to play drums in a Rush cover band.
Yeah, that's Russell, cool. Me and you are cut from the same cloth, my friend.
Yep. And then Ken throwing out Crossroads with Steve Vai.
Yep.
And a guitar duel with Ralph Macchio. I remember that. And the Recent Sinners with Buddy Guy. Yeah,
I almost brought that up because again, I'm a Chicago guy, and Buddy Guy is royalty in Chicago. So, yeah, great picks, Ken.
Yeah, definitely. And Ken says he loves Smoking Aces.
Yeah, that movie's a lot of fun.
And Russell says, I have that DVD, Pick of Destiny.
Yeah. And Shout Factory put it out on Blue now. So
oh, really?
So on Groove, it's probably pretty cheap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
Oh, that movie's hilarious. I mean, it's stupid.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious. The cameo that, there's lots of great cameos in that movie, but there's a cameo from Tim Robbins that is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it is just hysterically funny.
That's awesome. All right. It is movie recommendation time. Woohoo!
Oh, we forgot to get one from Kenny.
We did not get one from Kenny. Sorry, Kenny.
So Kenny's recommendation would probably be The Jazz Singer, even though he's already done that before. So
only if it's on Tubi.
This is Kenny's
trailer from The First Deadly Sin.
Yeah. This is Kenny's recommendation.
And it's on Tubi.
All right, Jim, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Okay, sticking with the plan of the evening. This one does have a singer who makes an appearance in the movie. And who knew that God was a Canadian? Talking about Alanis Morissette.
Yes.
And more importantly, this movie is finally coming to Blu-ray and 4K 1 week from today.
Yep.
That's the main reason why I made it my recommendation.
That's
so
awesome.
Merry Christmas, you dirty animals. Dogma is finally coming out, and this is my favorite Kevin Smith movie. As much as I love Clerks and Clerks 2 and just about everything that he did early in his career, this by far is his best movie in my opinion. So my recommendation this week is Dogma.
Awesome. Great pick.
Thank you.
Is that the deluxe Bible version?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I have that one.
with Buddy Christ.
Yes. Texas, what you got?
I've got two.
Okay.
One, for the life of me, I can't remember the title, but it's the recent Bruce Springsteen sort of biopic.
Straight Out of Nowhere or something like that.
Yeah. I thought it was really good.
Something Out of Nowhere.
The copy that was on Look was an actual MP3 type thing, and so right when the credits started, it cut off, and I was pissed because
that's the way the Running Man was when I watched it.
But I mean, it wasn't like theater like boot or anything like that. It looked like they had a work print or something, but it's just
that's actually on Hulu right now.
Oh, it's already on there.
Yes.
Wow. All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just got Hulu, and I was scanning for a movie for my mom tonight, so it was on there and said the same thing. Okay. Holy shit, that's on there already. So is The Roses. She watched that last night.
I watched that today, actually. I thought it was good. I liked
was
it.
Pleasantly surprised with that movie.
Yeah, awesome. It was good. And then my other pick is it starts on HBO Max in a couple of days on the 5th. It's the Jeff Buckley documentary. I saw it about a month ago, and it's just amazing. And if you guys don't really know who he is, I mean, he was such a brilliant, talented musician. You definitely need to check it out.
Yeah. I was just watching somebody's DVD collection, and they said that, or CD collection, I'm sorry, they were showing their CD collection, and they showed the one album that he put out, I guess the only studio album that he put out. And
great Grace. But there was afterwards the one he was working on called My Sweetheart the Drunk. They put stuff out for that, but it was just called sketches for My Sweetheart the Drunk because some stuff was uncompleted,
like demo stuff.
Yeah, but there's an album that they put out because he used to play at this club in New York called Chennai, and he was just by himself. It was before he had a band together, and he would just do stuff on guitar. And there was like 2 nights that they put on it, like a double CD set, and those are just amazing. It's all sorts of originals, but also a lot of covers like Van Morrison and Dylan and Nina. I think he did, Nina Simone. He does Edith Piaf and sings it in French. And
wow.
That Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, he sings it in Persian or whatever.
No shit.
It's crazy. He learned how to sing it like that, and he's doing the whole kind of thing. But it's crazy. It's like wow,
The name of that is It's Never Over, Jeff Buckley.
Yeah.
Directed by Amy Berg. And that comes out January 8th of 2026, according to IMDb. But you said it's going to be on HBO Max?
Yeah. It said December 5th. So, yeah.
Sweet. I will definitely check that out. All right.
What you got?
Mine is Trespass with Ice Cube and Ice-T.
I had that, and I put it back on the shelf.
And Bill Paxton and William Sadler. I loved this movie the first time I saw it. The most recent time I saw it, I realized it wasn't quite as good as I thought it was, but it's still really entertaining.
It's a solid Walter Hill movie.
Yeah, it's a solid Walter Hill movie. Absolutely. It's just, I don't think I knew what I was expecting, or I wasn't expecting anything when the first time I saw it, and it kind of caught me off guard. Mm-hmm. And then I sort of built it up in my head, and I'm like, this is, but it's worth seeing. It's still worth watching. It's a lot of fun. It's just in a different kind of way now than it was when I first saw it, but a lot of fun.
Yeah, like I said, it's a solid B movie.
Yeah,
You know, it's Walter Hill just doing his thing. You know, and it's not going to win any awards, but it's entertaining as hell.
No, yeah, it's a good one.
And the two sets of partners. Okay, Ice Cube and Ice-T, they play off each other really well.
Mm-hmm.
And William Sadler and Bill Paxton play off each other really well. So that dynamic really works.
Yeah. And it's just it's an interesting plot, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Definitely check it out. Even though I'm really really selling it by saying it's not that good.
But, I'm selling it more than you are.
Yeah, you are. But no, it's a great film. It's just I liked it for different reasons the second time I watched it than I did the first time. So
fair enough.
Juno did a watch along for that not too long ago. So
really?
Yeah. Juno loves that movie.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Well, that is it for tonight. Thank you guys in the chat. We've got Russell saying, great stream, guys. Glad I dropped by. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Russell.
Ken, great show tonight. Thank you, Ken, for coming up with the topic tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, Ken. Thank you so much.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, really appreciate that. And then that goes for everybody. If you ever come up with a topic that you want us to do, throw us a curveball. Send me an email on message on Instagram, or contact Jim or contact Kenny. And and if you want to throw us a topic, throw us a guest too. Who do you want to see on here? That'll work too. But the
great porn of 1979.
Favorite pubes and
shaved or unshaved. Your thoughts? Kenny'd be like, I have a few.
The life and times of Desiree Cousteau.
No. There you go. Speaking of pubes.
On that note, we will sign off for the evening. As always, you can always watch us on YouTube, the replay, obviously, but you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Podbean, and YouTube Music. And believe it or not, Apple Podcasts is actually the most popular of those services.
Nice.
So,
and are we going to tease the next show?
Yes, that is a great reminder. Thank you. So next week we are doing the film next show in 2 weeks. I always do that. Is our John Candy show. We're going to do the films of John Candy, and that is Kenny's baby. So hopefully he'll be here. But if he's not, I somehow roped my wife coming back on the show, and she's going to be on it too. So
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So, all right. Thank you, everybody.
We've got one show after that for the year.
We do. We've got one show after that. That's going to be our year-end wrap-up, the recap.
That one's going to be fun.
That's going to be on December 30th. So December 16th is John Candy. December 30th is our year-end recap. And then we're done for December. So stay tuned. It's going to be a good month.
And Texas, once again, thank you so much, buddy, for being here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, thank you.
It's an honor, anytime you guys need me, man, I'll be here.
All right. We appreciate it.
Yeah, you're always great. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you. I mean, even if you just want me to do Kenny.
Speaking of porn, Texas does Kenny.
That'll be my recommendation for next week.
Nobody's recommending that shit.
All right, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks for the
Have a great night, everybody.
All right. Good night.